Hello and welcome to day 21 of my first playthrough of Hollow Knight. Last time I basically continued backtracking everywhere, just trying to uncover every little secret I can before the end game, or what I presume is the end game. We continued the ritual with the Grim Troop and did that boss fight, which was fun. Definitely was inspired by the Dracula fights in Castlevania, which I thought was fun. I was a big fan of that series. And then came back to Deep Nest. I fought like this creepy like mimic enemy, mimic boss. I just love just everywhere you go in this game, there's just something substantial and unique and interesting. Exploration is just constantly rewarding. And off stream a bit earlier today, I didn't play any of the game really. I just did some map maintenance. I wanted to like really kind of take a close look at the map and basically make a list of like all the remaining things I want to check out before continuing with the quote-unquote main story. I feel like this whole game has been so open. It's never really felt like there's a main story, but before I go to the Watcher, basically the last dreamer, and then presumably go to the Egg Temple. So I removed a couple pins that I visited. I added a bunch of pins. I noticed, this is why I really wish you could zoom in on the map. And sometimes when I'm in the middle of stream and I'm like yapping, and it's hard to like really concentrate on every little part of the map. But I noticed like there's an area like in the middle there where I placed a pin. There's something to the right of Crystal Peak that I didn't go to. There's just a passage there that I've just completely overlooked. I think there's another one. Yeah, there's another one in the middle of Fungal Wastes I didn't go to. So when I was making the list, there's like a ton of stuff left actually. So I was thinking like it's possible I finish this game by the end of this week, but I'm probably definitely not going to. It's probably going to be at least another couple of weeks, which is fine. So yeah, so first we're going to continue going back through Deep Nest, that marker in the middle. There's something there. So I gotta find my way back there. And then I gotta still do the next phase of like the Grim Troop little side quest. I'm just putting it off because uh, honestly, I think that's like my least favorite thing in the whole game so far was tracking down those little flame guys. It just felt like tedious filler busy work, which was surprising to me in this game because this game has had none of that. This game has been the opposite of that. It's been all just unique, interesting, like, I hate to use the word content because I don't like that word, but unique, interesting stuff and discoveries in the game. Constantly surprising. Hey, Chloe, what's up? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Alive and ready for my night to be less hollow. Yep. Come to the right place. So... Yeah, I was just yapping, as always, just saying, yeah, I just think that Grim Troop stuff where you were tracking down those little flame guys it just felt like busy work. I just feel like I kind of wish... I wouldn't have minded if I just went into, like, the circus tent and just fought the boss right away. I just feel like, those enemies were kind of tedious to fight and track down, and... Yeah, it's just kind of a weird little thing. But again, it's the only thing in the game that's been like that so far. But that's kind of why I'm putting off finding the other 4 I need to find, because it's just, I'd rather just like keep exploring. But I will do it, because I wanna see where that leads to. I'm doing well. It's very hot today, but I have my AC on, so hopefully that's not too loud. I checked the VOD last night, and it didn't seem like it was picking up too badly on the mic, so hopefully it's fine. Alright, back in Spiderland. Okay, we gotta go up here. Oops. Up here. How are you doing today, Chloe? Are you still working on that monologue you were working on? Up we go. Oh yeah, I remember this. Interesting, so I just never went here, I just ran right by it. Love all the glowy plants. Cool, mushrooms. Alright, another dream guy. This is another really cool environment. Oh, you burnt your finger? Sorry to hear that. Hope it wasn't, like, too bad of a burn. But glad you're doing well besides that. Is that like some kind of, I guess some kind of beetle? Probably don't need to anymore, but I'm Still writing down the name of like every character I meet. What is this area? Deep Nest. Yeah, I have a notebook where I've been like writing down every character and every little like piece of like lore information I come across. Because there's so much of it and it's hard to keep track of it all. I think for these I don't really need to because they're just kind of like one-off bosses, but whatever. Oh, Galleon. Galleon. Okay. It's being performed tomorrow. Well, good luck with that. Yeah, I hope you get it finished in time. Are you gonna be, so you're gonna be like acting it as well? Yeah, that's exciting. Probably a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, I never did any acting or drama classes or anything, but yeah, I think I mentioned I just took like like a screenwriting class and some, I studied like playwriting and things like that. So I studied English and literature and stuff. Okay, ho, a fellow warrior out here? I thought I was the only one brave enough and strong enough to survive in this foul, forgotten pit. I am Galleon, the strongest warrior in Helonest. I've heard that before. I came to this monstrous place to test my strength. No doubt you wish to test your might as well, hmm? Yes, you and I are a rare breed, quite unlike this poor fellow who has fallen before us. The world is not kind to the weak, I fear. Yeah, all of them have, like, not realized they've died. They all kind of have that theme going on, so I guess we're, like, technically helping them move on. So, yeah. So then, shall we do battle? Let us test our strength in joyful combat. Yeah, different spelling, maybe. I was trying to think if that was, like, a real currency, but I don't think so. Not sure. Oh, they have, like, a... I thought that was, like, their leg. Maybe their leg is, like, a scythe. Oh, it just homes in on you. Okay. It's kind of annoying. I didn't think it was like homing in on me. I thought I'd be a little cheeky there and find a little hiding place. Yeah, these bosses are okay. Like the Dream ones, Kickstarter ones, I know they're like completely optional. I don't have to do them. I'm just being like a completionist, but yeah. There's kind of like maybe a bit too many of them. It's just one of those things, I've said this like in earlier streams, where it's hard with Kickstarter, and it's wonderful this game was Kickstarted and that I was able to bring it to life, and I'm so grateful to all the people that backed it. Like, I had no idea back then it was even being Kickstarted. But, you know, you gotta accommodate those backers and like the different tiers, and sometimes there are subtle ways to do that, and sometimes there are ways where it kind of sticks out. And I think kind of like just there's certain characters that they integrated as NPCs in the game, like Marissa is one I mentioned. Yeah, no, go ahead. Yes, split screen all you want. Yeah, that's what streams can be good for. Just something to kind of listen to in the background. Um, yeah, so I think like stuff like that, like Marissa and I think Cloth was another cool character who I think was maybe Kickstarter made because they had an author attached. And they had a pretty big role in the game too. So that stuff is pretty well woven into the game, but I think these dream bosses are the ones where it's like I think if there was maybe like 3 of them in the whole game, it would stand out less. But this is like there's been like 6 or 7 of these things, and it's just like yeah, I'm a little like kind of just tired of them at this point because yeah, it just kind of like stands out. It's like here's I don't know. I feel like kind of like a jerk saying this. Like I don't want to like dunk on the people who backed the game, but it's just kind of when stuff stands out where it's like here's the Kickstarter part. Like there's a clear distinction between like this boss and like that grim troop leader I fought yesterday. You know, like there's like a clear difference. Like the Kickstarter bosses are obviously a lot more simplistic. They usually only have like 1 or 2 attacks, and they've mostly been fine. But some of them have been pretty fun. It just kind of like they just kind of stand out. Uh, I don't know. It's hard to like adequately explain what I mean. It's just kind of like it just like reminds me like oh it's a Kickstarter thing and it kind of like takes me out of the experience I guess when the game is like so immersive otherwise. I think that's kind of what I'm getting at. And again, the bosses themselves just kind of aren't great. They're just kind of they're very straightforward and simplistic. I kind of feel like when I do them, I'm kind of just like getting through them a lot of the time, but they're okay. It's not like they're not like this terrible part of the game or anything. They're just they're kind of just there for me. I wonder if I can like hit that thing back at them or something. I don't think you can. Not a big deal. I think, like I'm complaining about it, but I think I'm remembering the first couple I fought took so long to kill because I was so underpowered. But the past couple ones I fought have been really quick, so at least there's that. They don't like drag on too long. Unbelievable. I am defeated at last, so this is what it feels like to be bested. Still though, I am strong, am I not? When you see our king, surely you'll tell him of my valor. Yes, he sent you here to test me, didn't he? I knew he had not forgotten brave Galleon. I am ready to join you now. Brothers, you and I, let us leave this place together. Can you like, I love how this room looks with the mushrooms. Yeah, I kind of feel like I kind of feel like a lot of these characters, that was like, I'm trying to like bite my tongue a little bit because I feel like I just ranted about those like a lot already. And again, I feel like it's this delicate line where like I don't want to like be mean to like the Kickstarter backers because I appreciate them. Like I'm glad they helped this awesome game to come to light. But because I was gonna kind of say that like even kind of their placement in the lore is just kind of shallow. I feel like a lot of them are kind of like that. They're kind of like oh, I wanted to be the strongest warrior, but now I'm dead. Like, and that's kind of their whole story. And that's kind of like a common, like, cliche story that often isn't very interesting to me. It's kind of like this very common, like, I don't know, just kind of like common, like, masculine story, I guess, where it's like, my whole character is like, I am a proud, strong warrior, and my pride is hurt, and that's it. Like I'm usually just kind of like, okay, I don't know. Like, you don't have to be a warrior. You don't have to. You could like write a book or go for a walk or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah. But yeah, that's just. I know. I thought of that. I know. It's just the writer. I know. I went to like the place that I relate to. Um, but anything. Like, you don't have to live your life in a world of violence. There are plenty of activities you can do. It's okay. Like, you don't need to be proud or whatever. I don't know. It's just not something I really relate to, I guess. I'm thinking of like other. It's a common thing in games in general. I'm thinking of like Skyrim. I remember there was like a big theme in Skyrim. It was all about like, oh, the proud warriors and the proud Nords and my warrior pride, and I don't know. Anyway, that's just a mini little rant, I guess. I absolutely played the pacifist route. I love Undertale, yeah. I actually only played Undertale, these things. I only played Undertale for the first time a few years ago, actually. I was kind of late to that one, too. I'd heard about it for years, but, luckily, pretty unspoiled on that one, too. Like, I'd seen, like, Sans before, and I knew there was a pacifist route, but yeah, I did the pacifist route, like, on my first playthrough. I was, like, so careful. Whenever I, like, thought I might have, like, accidentally, like, hurt something, I was, like, so nervous. I was like, oh no, did I screw it up? But yeah, I really appreciate that game a lot, and, like, everything it does. And I think part of what's so great about it is, like, there's a lot of non-violent games out there these days, and that's great, but Undertale managed to have that angle, but it also had, like, a really fun combat system. Like, I would honestly say it might be my favorite combat system in any RPG. And I'm an RPG fan. Like, I love like JRPGs and stuff, but figuring out kind of like how to befriend each of the monsters and stuff in battle, I thought was so fun. And like, it was like integrating the storytelling and the gameplay, like, I love, and yeah, it was great. That game lived up to the hype. And this game does too. And that's kind of rare for me. Usually when something is very overhyped, oftentimes that can affect the experience for me. I mean, socializing can be important, so. But I get it, as like an introverted person, though. I'm the kind of person who I do love going out and stuff and seeing friends, but like, I need my recharge time after. Like, I have to just like if I go out for like a big thing one day, I like need to just like do nothing the next day. But yeah, I would say go for it if it's something fun. I think I explored this whole area. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, so we can take that off. Having this issue with my chair where it keeps like sinking. Like it's one of those chairs you can raise and lower. So I think it's just old, but it's like sinking down when I sit in it, which is bad. So I have to like keep adjusting it. Yeah, I mean, if it's someone like, you know, you want to hang out with and seems cool and that you trust and stuff, I would say definitely go for it. But yeah, so it sounds like it's like like a trek, like a long drive. So yeah, I get that. I mean, as a person that deals with like anxiety a lot, I find that just the thought of like doing things sometimes, and especially like social things, it's just like it's so exhausting in the moment. Um, but I do find that I almost never regret it when I do it. It's usually the things I don't do that I regret when it comes to like going out and stuff like that. Same, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's kind of like this chair. It keeps feeling like it's too low, and then I have to adjust it, and then like it sinks down again. But I'm trying not to just like focus on it too much. Where do I want to go next? Right, I gotta turn those icons back on. How do I do that? How do I... Oh, X, okay. Yeah, I gotta go check out that tree. It's kind of a pain to get to, though. What about the tote bag shopping? Well, that can wait. Or you can just buy one. Just take a chance and bring it out. Show it off. Speed run the tote bag shopping. I don't think I... It couldn't be built. Oh, that must be like the tram. So they were trying to build a tram station. I bet they were trying to build a tram... This next rejects us. Yeah. I bet they were trying to build a tram station here, but the area is just too dangerous. There's just too many freaky bugs and stuff running around. That's another one of those little cool, like, pieces of just, like, world building and just environmental storytelling the game has so much of. You just gotta kind of, like, piece together what happened yourself. A Hollow Knight bag would be cool, yeah. I can picture, like a black one just with kind of, like, the main character's face in the corner or something like that. Something, like, minimalist. I can see that being a thing. No, I think one of those things is like close to me right now. Oh wait, I gotta go back to the bench. Yeah, one of the Grim Truth things I think is close to me. Whoops. Jeez, how many are there? Yeah, there's 4. This is 2 here. Oh, there's one in the distant village. Oh, you're more of a color person? I get it. Yeah. Everyone's different. Yeah. I do love color, but I also love minimalism a lot. So I don't know. I like both, I guess. But yeah, I do tend to not like wear super bright colors. I love minimalism in games, for sure. It's part of why I love Breath of the Wild so much. That's why Shadow of the Colossus and those games are some of my favorites too, if you've heard of those. Eco, Shadow of the Colossus, The Last Guardian. I should probably just... I'm in like this awkward place where I don't want to go all the way through Deep Nest to get to the spider village. It's going to take so long. Because it's just hard to navigate. So I think I'll go for the flame on the right. And then just go back into Mushroom Zone, I guess. Try to find a stag station. Yeah, the Mantis Village was that was a highlight because I love that boss and I love how they respect you after you fight it and stuff. It's a really cool moment. Getting pink glasses, nice. I like black and pink together. It's kind of a classic combo, but I always like that combo. Okay, up and to the right, I think. Whoops, damn. To the right. Got my little son out again. My little buddy. Down. Damn. Yeah, they've grown on me. They were creepy at first, but they do help me out. Oh, they actually really help you out now. I was right next to this one yesterday too. I didn't have my, come on. I didn't have my son equipped, so I couldn't see them. Getting like tangled in my headphone wire again. I love how you can see the mushrooms, like the areas bleed into each other. How can I not go up this way? That's rough. Damn. Oh well. No. I like when you hit the little lamps and all like the little lumaflies go scattering. No, don't attack them. That's the thing about having a helper, is they just attack stuff when you don't want them to. That's something that... I mean, in this case, I just don't want to attack them because they're my friends now. But... it was getting me into trouble in the Coliseum. I was trying to use like different charms to help out, and because my strategy there was to... Stop doing that. Oh my god, you little brats. Oh my god, I hate you. You're dead to me, son. I can't believe you just killed them. Stop! I hate this. I hate this so much. I like the mantises. Oh my god, go before they murder all of you. It's the wrong way. Anyway, in the Colosseum, I was like, my strategy was to keep enemies alive. When there was just one enemy in the room, I would use it as like a break to heal. And I would have like some partner or something, and they would just like kill them before I could do that. They're out of control. They cannot be disciplined. Okay, what did this say? Honor bound? What did it say again? Okay, so it's talking about the mantises. Going down. That would be cruel. I guess they couldn't fly if I did that. They'd probably still shoot stuff though. Oh, I just got a little entry. Are these hulking things beasts or are they mushrooms? I cut one in half and peered inside to find out, but could find no answers, and it's soft. Stinking insides. Okay. I want to fight the hunter. I was just saying, like, oh, I'm so non-violent and stuff, but, like, I think it would be really cool if they were, like, a bonus boss or something. These guys are so no-face coded. I also noticed their face. It looks like the initial like corpse that I found that summoned the Grim Troop. I'd like use the Dream Mail on it. Damn, does that do 2 damage? Does that do 2 damage? I thought I don't think I was down to 1 health. Yeah, I don't like this part. There's not a whole lot in this game I could say I just like don't like, and I don't like tracking these things down and fighting them. I just think it's kind of annoying, but no game is perfect. There's always going to be something. It just feels like a chore. Like I'm all about like stuff in games being unique and interesting and consistently like exciting or engaging, and this feels like a typical video gamey task. Like I don't like tasks in games, right? Like go to these areas you've been to and just fight these kind of annoying little things. Yeah, that's another reason why I don't usually like to have like the helper charms. Because it can like distract me in the heat of battle. Yeah, like I might mistake it for an enemy or something. Is this even the quickest way to... Whatever. This is the quickest way to get back there. They're just gonna murder all the mantises again on the way there. You don't like Deep Nest? Yeah, someone was here in an earlier stream. So they didn't like it either. It's actually one of my favorite areas because I really love... Oh my god. You are getting punished. This... Please stop attacking my friends. What was I trying to do? Yeah, it's one of my favorite areas because, for one thing, I love getting lost. You know, I was saying earlier, I was playing a lot of the game mapless, and I love just getting lost and like stumbling on a new area by accident. But I also just love like creepy like horror vibes and stuff like that, and like Deep Nest is all about that. But it can be kind of annoying to navigate, especially when backtracking like I'm doing, but at least the first time I was there, I just thought it was fun just kind of like going deeper and deeper into it. But I also think it has like a variety of like like the sign of a good area for me is when like it has a lot of varied interesting things that you find in it. Like last stream I found like that creepy mimic boss in the lower part. There's like the failed tramway, which was like a really atmospheric, cool place. And then there's the whole like spider village. And like that's a whole new section with like kind of like its own aesthetic and its own enemies. So there's kind of like a lot going on there, which is cool. Whereas like, you know, like I love Green Path. I was saying like, I think last stream, it's still one of my favorite areas, but you know, it's kind of like, there's still cool stuff there, but it's kind of, you know, all kind of like the same, like, aesthetic and vibe. Whereas like Deep Nest, I feel like it kind of has like different sections to it, like the failed tramway, the spider area, the part with all the centipedes crawling around. So that's what I like about it. And it's kind of unique like that. The city has like different areas, kind of like that. A couple of the areas are like that. The ancient basin is like that because it has like the abyss part, which I loved. I love that part so much. And then like the other areas. Stop attacking them. Where do I go? What's messed up is those are like the mantis babies too. Like those are like the mantis young, the flying ones. I think it said in the hunter's notes. So this baby is just going around murdering other babies. Exactly, yeah. Guys. Something queer in the air has caused these mushrooms to grow hearts, minds, and even faces. This means they now fear for their lives, like all other living creatures. Interesting. So did they come about because of like the plague or the... There's another interesting... I was looking at these too off stream when I was like looking at the map earlier. I was just kind of going through the menus. There was one of these like infected creatures that had an interesting entry where I think it was these. Yeah, strange air has been seeping down from above since long ago. Some of the air became liquid, and some of that liquid became flesh. And some of that flesh came to life. I don't know what to make of it. So it seems like maybe the plague came from... I was thinking it came from below, because you can see some of it in the ancient basin. Like maybe it bubbled up. And they talk about these strange, older kingdoms and stuff below Hallownest that existed long ago. I was thinking like it came from below. And that's often how it is in fiction. Like they dig up like the horrible thing from like underground. I was comparing it to like Resident Evil 4 before. But it sounds like maybe it came from the world above. Maybe that's why the world above is described as kind of like desolate, and like Hallownest is the last kingdom or something. Maybe it was like the only place unaffected by the plague or infection or whatever. So I wonder if that like created these mushroom creatures. I don't know. I've been kind of curious about that because some of the most of like the denizens of Hallownest are bugs, but there's also like mushroom creatures. And then in Green Path, there's all like those plant-based bugs. Yeah, like the moss knights and all these things. Like plant-like bug, yeah. And there was like a tablet in Green Path that... There's like different tablets in Green Path that I think were written by the plant bugs, talking about like their religion and stuff. They worship some god named Un, who I think might have been the giant worm that spit a charm out at me, which was a cool moment. And they talk about the White Lady and how like they don't trust her. And I want to go back to that character and talk to her again too. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I didn't see it. Yeah, offering me AI viewers is like, that's not even like something I would ever want. Like, God. Like, why the hell would I want AI viewers? Anyway, so let's see. I've gotten like several of those too that have like had that. Yes, hollow viewers, basically. Anyway, I'm just yapping about lore. It seems like there's just all these different factions, basically. No, I wanted to heal. I wanted to heal before I fought it. Alright, I'm done. I'll do this later. This will be like the last thing I do. I just don't enjoy this part of the game. How do I... Yeah, like this is the type of stuff that makes me lose my patience with games. I was talking about patience last time. It's stuff that isn't like a hard boss. It's stuff that I feel like it's just like wasting my time. Like I just don't think this is fun fighting these guys. They're just like annoying. And I have to like go out of my way to track them down. It just feels like busy work. I'll still do it eventually, but oh, I do need to get my ghost back though. The only hollow person you want to view me is Marissa? Yeah, I get it. I like all... I think... I was gonna say I like all like the butterfly characters, but I think she might be the only one. I thought there was like... No, there was a moth earlier. There haven't been a lot of moth NPCs, which I'm kind of surprised by, because that's like... You can do a lot with a moth. Well, I guess the Green Path characters I was just looking at are kind of moth-like. They kind of have those antennae and those fuzzies. Like those fuzzy antennas and like fuzziness on them. But yeah, that was a really cool moment. I'm just shrinking down in my chair again, so I was probably like too close to the mic just then. Alright, so I gotta go back there and get the ghost. Alright, well, since I have to go back anyway, I'll try it one more time. I gotta try to like pay full attention this time so I don't take a lot of damage on the way. Oh, you know what I can do, actually? That other section taught me you can do that, which is cool. Yeah, I figured I have to go back and get my, like, my money from my ghost anyway, so I may as well just try it again. Oh, I thought they were dead. But yeah, after this, I'm putting my son back in the vault. Until I have to do this little side quest. Stop. Oh my god. I'm a menace. Come through here like 3 times now. Here. Oh, you're going for coffee? Nice. You're excited to go out? Alright, yeah, have fun. Have a great time. And yeah, thanks for stopping in again. It's good to see you again. And yeah, I'll try to keep my son under control. I'm gonna heal here. Got some money. Rushing through here too quick. I'm gonna not take damage. Yeah, the VODs will always be there. I try to always archive them on my other YouTube channel, not the one that has the Mario Kart replays, which I probably will just remove. But yeah, thank you. Above me. I'm sorry. I know. You're out of luck. I'll save them on my computer, so they'll still exist at least. Yeah, I got some good Rosalina clips in there. Listen, I got some good Waluigi stuff going on. But yeah, I'll probably just. I just want it to be once I make my first video essay, I want that to be the focus. So yeah. Okay, yeah, take care. Yeah, have a good time. Thanks for stopping in again. Okay. This is so, like, so surprisingly annoying. Gone through here so many times now with this thing killing everything. It's just like the only way to get there quickly. I just gotta really focus this time and kill this thing. Anytime there's an enemy that like backs away from you, like this does, like you need to wait for it to attack it, that always annoys me in games. I never like that kind of thing. Like it's meant to be a challenge, and it's just like one of those challenges I just don't find satisfying. I just think it's annoying. So it's part of it is I'm just losing all my health by the time I get to it. Yeah, that guy. I still have no idea what that is. Gotta be careful I don't lose my money here. He does so much damage. Oh, my son got them. My little buddy actually got them. Sorry for doubting you, my friend. You actually did something good. Yeah, you just gotta really pay attention to their tells. Like when he wiggled, he did like the flame attack that's easy to avoid. When he rears back, he dashes. Like that was the key to it. But still, I think it's just like with these fights. If that was like a mini boss, I'd be fine with it. But it's just like, it's just so tedious how you need to do these fights so many times and just go and like track them down and everything. Anyway. Whatever. We'll do it. It's only 3 other... Hopefully after these next 3, that's like the end of it. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to like do another boss or something at the end of all of it, which is fine. Because the first boss with against Grimm was fun. I just wish, like, I don't know, instead of doing this, you either just fought that first boss right away, and then maybe, like, there was a couple unique points on the map where, like, someone in their troop was hiding or something, and maybe, like, each of those characters, there's, like, 3 of them, right? And, like, I remember there's, like, different members of their troop. There's the guy with the accordion, there's, like, the big, like, their name was like Divine. They were like this big like slug or something. It would be cool if like they scattered to like 3 points on the map and there were a unique little mini boss you needed to fight. And then you went back and you fought Grimm is like the conclusion of the quest. That would be cool. But yeah, just that it's these same little annoying enemies over and over. Like they do, you know, there's like 3 groups of like they started out easier and they get a little harder, and now this is like the 3rd grouping of them. But it's just like too much. It's just not very fun to me. They're just kind of dragging it out a bit too much. Find a tram, but there's something up above in this area I did not go to yet. There's also a door up here, which is weird. Yeah, what's up with that? Oh, it leads into there. Have I unlocked that, though? so quiet? Maybe there was something there that I'm forgetting about, maybe. Those enemies easily have one of the best like voices in the game. I didn't go up here. Interesting. Yeah, more of these weird tubs. These were in another area. What could these be for? So interesting. Maybe if I go up to that marker. Oh, come on. Come on. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, am I near a bench? Not really. Okay, I've been streaming for about an hour, so I'm gonna take my first break, and I'll be right back. This little guy really has kind of grown on me. They are pretty cute. Their little noises. It's really hot today, but it's pretty nice out now. I went outside. I love like the twilight time of day when the sun is like just over the horizon and there's like a crescent moon in the sky. It's just such a nice, very summer vibes. So these are they're like overturned, like carved out mushroom caps, and I saw this in another part of this area. It's definitely something. I don't know what yet. I guess that's one positive thing about this Grim Troop side quest that I've been complaining about. In making you go all over the place and fighting these things, you kind of get attached to this little creature, which I think is like the whole point of this quest. I think it's about them growing, and if you do the whole quest, they probably turn into like a really kind of like useful helper. So that's something. Geo. How did I never go here? It's wild. I just never went here. Just completely missed this. So crazy. You okay, buddy? Should I rest or listen? I didn't realize. Oh, my little guy. Oh, that's cute. It's like a broken open lamp or something in the middle with little flies around it. Yeah, so I do think I'm gonna desummon them and put that quest on hold for now. I'll go to it later. I need to like cool off because I was getting kind of annoyed with it earlier, fighting those things. I just want to do some other stuff in the game, and there's plenty to do. So what's your deal? God. Between the developers and like people that back the Kickstarter, there's so many fun ideas for characters. And I could have come here at like the beginning of the game, right? Like way early in the game. I just walked by this hallway. I love that. And it's always something interesting, right? Like you're more likely to find something unique and interesting in this game than you are to just find like a pile of geo or something. Which is like the opposite of really like most games. Don't try to sneak past me, I can smell you. Do you collect a lot of geo? Give me geo and you can see something nice. Pay to see something nice. Let me show you then. Take a look. Do you want them? If you really, really want them, I'll trade them for more geo. More geo. Oh, it's a shop? Jeez, this is something I just completely missed. This is a precious thing, a beautiful charm. I made it for you. If you hold it, you'll feel a lot healthier. If you're afraid of dying, you need this charm. Fragile heart. Fragile greed. Very, very special and valuable charm. Do you want to find more geo? Hold this charm and go hunting, then bring any geo you find back to me. Curious what that does. Fragile strength. You're weak, aren't you? You should give me geo. If you do, I'll give you this charm I made. It will make you stronger. Your enemies and everyone else will fear you at last. Alright, well, I'll buy all of it. I have plenty of money. Thought I still had quite a... Well, I had like 6 charms to find, but still. But this takes care of 3 of those. Increases the health of the bearer, allowing them to take more damage. This term is fragile and will break if its bearer is killed. Interesting. And then you need to rebuy it, I guess. Causes the bearer to find more geo when defeating enemies. And it will break. Strengthens the bearer, increases the damage they deal to enemies with their nail. Interesting. That could come in useful. Well, both could for the Colosseum. Got nothing left. I've got nothing left to show you. Do you want something more? You're so greedy. Oh! It's a weird glitch sometimes where you do that when you're talking to people. You know what their noise kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of the head crab zombies in the Half-Life series. A little bit. Sorry for shooting stuff at you against my will. So I want to test this. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we got... How much did that give me? 3? Gives you 3. More geo. And strengthens damage. Okay. Yeah, so I'll hold on to those. If I get desperate in the Colosseum, we got plenty of backup help. We can use one of these too. Again, it's just that mid-air part. I wish I could just equip a charm to do that part and then take it off for like the boss after. Okay, so we have 3 left. And the other half of that thing. I like the little squeaks the mushrooms do. Alright, well that takes care of that. Oh, I didn't see this. Grimkin Nightmare. Terrifying member of the Grim Troop. As part of the ritual. Yep, it's the same. Dance and die and live forever. Silent voices shout and sing. Stand before the troop's dark heart. Burn away the Nightmare King. So I wonder if, like, we're gonna fight some big evil Nightmare King boss at the end of this, and that's like what the whole ritual is about? I don't know. Because there's something about burn the father and feed the child earlier in one of those descriptions. Can't believe that's not a secret. How is that not a secret? There's some things in this game that really look like secrets and they're not. And it's probably definitely intentional. I just wanted you to always be on your toes. Okay, so we can get rid of this. That's still a mystery. I did want to go back to the bank. You know what I want to look for? How do I wish you could isolate the icons, because I just want to look at where the Whispering Roots and the warriors' graves I haven't found are. See a couple of them. Check those down later. Right, I want to go talk to the hunter again, so I'll put one there so I remember. It's not too much in those areas though, so I'll leave that. Deep Nest is pretty much done except for that tree. I'll do that later when I get the other Grimkin thing. Check out the bank later. Don't know what that's for yet. When I said that, I'm referring to the weird mushroom elder and the fungal core. Let's see. We can't get through that door to the city that way. I really gotta go back to the city. There's a lot there I haven't seen. And I want to upgrade my nail. Okay, so that's my next destination. I can't go through down that way, though, which is annoying. I hate that. I could go through the Forgotten Crossroads. That's pretty close. Or I could go down to that place in the Royal Waterways. I should probably do that. Because I wanted to check that out anyway. There's like an area you can get to the Royal Waterways from the left side, and I never did that. My mic around a lot this stream, which is bad. I have kind of a bad habit of doing that, I realize. I hear it when I check the VODs, and I kind of like cringe. I'm like, ah, it's so loud. Part of it is just kind of my setup. It's just like a lot of wires and stuff that like get tangled in sometimes, and I have to adjust. Part of it is this chair issue I was saying earlier in stream. I have to keep adjusting that, so I gotta move the mic out of the way to adjust it. And also, I like this mic. It's pretty nice. I got it on sale around Black Friday too. It's kind of a nice alternative. Where the heck am I? I guess I never did this. I just randomly stumbled into something. Is this on the map? I think it's one of those graves. What was that even on the map? Where am I? But yeah, the only downside is that and I saw this in the reviews too, but I was like, yeah, whatever. So why is this grave not on the map? Unless that's not what it is. I must have come here earlier and couldn't do anything with it. Yeah, the stand for the mic is really flimsy. So like I just fidget a little, or my chair just bumps it a little. And like, it just like rattles, and it's just, yeah, it can be noisy, unfortunately. But the mic is pretty nice, so I'm just dealing with it. We remember the elder. So it's not one of those warriors' graves. I don't think I ever came here. So it's just another area I missed. Come on. How is that not a thing? It's got the dream energy. So many mysteries in this game, my god. So strange. I also just remembered there's another place in the Queen's Garden. Where was it? I do want to go and talk to her again. Running out of little things. Where was it, do we think? Here it is. I bet it's right here. It was like the trader's like son or something, grave. I gotta go check that one out again too. Yeah, like I could probably totally just go and finish the game right now, but there's still so many little interesting, intriguing, mysterious things. Let's see if I can figure out. I'm guessing it's the kind of game where just probably not gonna be able to do that easily. I might, like I said before, I might end up finishing the game if I can't figure some of this stuff out, and then just keep like poking away at it maybe on my own over time and trying to figure that stuff out. And yeah, it's also like I think there's like DLC stuff too to do. There's a lot to it. We'll see. Try to do as much as I can on stream. Hello, friend. Yes, hello. Hello. It's over here. What the heck is this all about? Why? Oh, it's just okay. I was like, why is that not on the map? Music's really chill here. This reminds me of like just starting the game, being super early. This was like one of the first things I did was come to this area. Fight the Mantis Lords. Which explains why I never came back here. Because I probably didn't have what I need to get through down here. I wonder if it's right there. Is this a secret? No. Right, I remember this. I never found how to get to them. That's like a secret door. And then you can see like the edge of the city, which is cool. What the heck is this all about? It looks like one of those like Soul Master wizards. I already have an icon there anyway, so. This was it. I didn't have the wall jump yet. These parts are hard. Yeah, that's what they want you to do. Oh, please. Don't leave me behind. You forgot about me? I knew you would. Everyone always forgets about me. Oh, who are you? Your face. You're so...
Oh,
I'm sorry, I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. I thought they were, like, infected, but maybe not. Because there was that orange stuff. I'm sorry, I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. You came here to rescue me, Bretta? You came here to rescue me, Bretta? The girl that everyone just ignores? Sorry, when I look at your face, I can hardly... I just can't believe you came all the way down here to rescue me. I didn't think anybody... Sorry, I mean, thank you. I mean, I better go. Back to town, I mean. I better get home. The...
Pinsolia Neku.
I love her voice, it's so cute. Thank you.
Pinsolia Neku.
Bitsalia Neku. You're free. So she's in the town. She must be in Dirtmouth. Should write that down. I thought there was like another house that still wasn't open in Dirtmouth. So yeah, I'll check that out later. But how do I get in the waterway from here? It's not open. Damn. I wonder if it's something to do with this. Let me remove that one. Alright, well there goes that plan. But I still found something, which is cool. I really feel like the city is always a pain to get to. Like, I really wish I could access it still from this side, but a big door closes behind you when you first go to it from Fungal Waste, and I tried to go back through that way again, and I couldn't. So yeah, I just gotta, like, climb, like, all the way up, fortunately. Sometimes I love this world so much. I think it's wonderful. It's one of the coolest worlds, you know, and definitely in any Metroidvania I've played. And I've loved just like exploring it throughout the game. But I'm finding, as I'm now kind of, you know, seen almost everything, and I'm just backtracking everywhere to hit up the little spots that I missed, it can be kind of a pain to navigate. Like, it's not quite as smooth as I would like. There's never, I feel like there's often just not a stag station quite close enough to be convenient, or there's some roadblock, like that door to the city being closed, or just something like that makes it a little hard to get around quickly. And again, this is only an issue when I'm backtracking and like, because like right now I just want to get to the city, and in order to do that, well, I gotta go to the Queen Station. Or I'd have to like go up and around, and like I guess the Queen Station is pretty close, but I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't be criticizing this if that door to the city on the right, you could just open it up again. I thought it was like a cool atmospheric moment when it closes behind you the first time. I think you should be able to open it up again if you go that way, and I couldn't do that when I checked last time. So it's just small little decisions like that that make it just a little bit more of a pain to get around than it probably should be. But I digress. Again, I still love the feel of play in this game and the art and the atmosphere so much. I can't really complain that much, just traversing around even places I've already been through. Actually, I'm near the bank too, which I wanted to go back to. I'm guessing that's the end of it. Millabelle just scams you and you never see her again, but curious. Yeah, that's it. That is just so funny they did that. I had like 4,000 geo in there. I've made it like all back at this point. It was just this funny mix of like annoyance, but also just absolute admiration. The developers had the gall to actually do that, to have the bankers scam you. Because why would there be someone running a bank in the ruins of this like underground civilization? Like, it is just funny. It makes sense. You're already here. Oh, that was in the basin. The ancient basin. I gotta go back. I haven't been back there in a long time. Alright. I have not like explored this place with a map yet. I don't think I went back here since I bought the map to it. I've been able to just open it like that. I want to check something. Yeah, I don't know how the hell you're supposed to open that. Cut the chain? No. It's stuff like that, right? Like, I feel like there's probably some obtuse way to open that door, but it's like, it should just not be obtuse. This should just be a lever on the other side of it, and it makes a shortcut. It's stuff like that. I have that slight criticism about the navigation being a little cumbersome. I could go grind the Soul Master Dream Boss. I haven't done that yet. Probably wait on that, because if I get into that now, it's going to be the rest of the stream. I don't really feel like that right now. I'm just guessing it's going to be just as hard as the other dream bosses, which... Oh, where they hit the spikes. That's funny. Alright, let's go upgrade our nail. Kidding me. God. I really liked the lead up to the city here. It was really cool. It's like quiet, and then the music kicks in, and you start hearing like the rain. guessing I went in here. So maybe the gate closing is like a lore thing. I don't know, but it's one of my favorite little benches in the game right there. And then you drop down here, and the title card came up saying City of Tears. Just the music kicked in. Really cool. Just again, I wish there were more parts of the city with the vibe of this area, where you're outside with the rain, and there's like this river. I love this area, and I feel like it's just kind of small. I wish there was more outdoor areas like that area. Because a lot of the city is kind of indoors, and the environments look kind of samey indoors. Because I really love the vibe of this opening part. This is the final upgrade.
Ranjo Stenja.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja. Oh, this is really expensive. Yeah, let's do it. I forgot it was that expensive.
Jonsha.
Don't have to worry about losing my money. I have plenty of relics to sell anyway when I need money.
Garadel Akari.
It's done. The reforging is complete. The reforging is done. It's done. The reforging is done. Your nail is much stronger than it used to be. As strong as it could ever be. I think he said that the last time too, though. In only your weapon have I seen such potential. Finally I behold the majesty of a pure nail. To think this moment has come upon me so soon. I must step outside a moment. It's more like a rush outside. So yeah, that must be... This chair is a problem. Keeps sinking. Worried I've been like getting too close to the mic too when it sinks. I don't want to be like right up in the mic. Oh, that looks cool. Pure nail, the ultimate weapon of Helena is crafted to perfection. This ancient nail reveals its true form. Awesome. So we got the strongest nail. Look at him.
Ranjo Stenja.
With a pure nail forged, my work in this lifetime comes to an end. My only remaining desire is to see and feel the nail strike true. What? I beg you, cut me down? As my final moment in life, I want to taste the blade's exquisite edge. After all this time, all this toil, haven't I earned it? No. Are you serious? can't charge it without slashing it. I feel like there's other things you can do with your life, right? Like you don't need to be like that, but I feel like we should honor his wish. All right, my friends. Well, there he goes. Farewell, and thank you. I guess you just get a little... I felt... That was like... It felt so scummy getting a trophy for that. Like, that felt really silly. Just, like, video gamifying that moment, I feel like kind of sucks, honestly. Like, I don't like that. But, I don't know. Whatever. I thought I could, like, dream nail him. Well, that just happened. On we go. Well, I can go back to the Coliseum now that I'm... Well, I want to get all the health upgrades, too, before I go back there. Hey, it's good to see you, Rick. Welcome. Yeah, you can't know if you're a real gamer until you get the little pop-up achievements. I'm such a powerful gamer for striking down that defenseless man that asked me to kill him. This game has a lot of, like, just little... So many little somber moments like that. And I do like that they kind of give you a choice. Like, I could have just walked away. I'm curious if anything would have happened if I did. Big gamer energy. Alright, so let's keep checking out here. I feel like the audio on this stream is going to be so messed up because I keep having this issue where my chair is like broken and it's sinking down, so I keep having to like adjusting it, and it's like I keep having to like move my mic around and everything, and I'm gonna figure out something with that. Yeah, this chair is just old. Keep going to the right. Hop in a Discord call and you'll narrate. What do you mean? I don't get it. Did I never come up here? Oh my god. Because I can't get in there, which I've been curious about. Did I seriously just never come up here? I never came up here. Oh my god. That's so silly. And I'm usually like always hopping around everywhere, checking every little thing. Oh, that's cool. Now I'm like in... I love the sound design with the rain. Oh, that explains that mystery. Yeah, and this is the room. I put a marker there. This room was filled in on the map, but I had not been in here. And again, that's one of my main criticisms of the map. It fills in places I haven't been to yet, so it's confusing, because like I don't always know where I haven't been yet, just by looking at it. And there's a thing there. Yeah, I have several issues with the map on this game. I think it's kind of clunky and cumbersome. It's weird in a game that's otherwise like so meticulously and well designed, I think. And now this connects over here. And I'm only really noticing it now that I'm using the map a lot, because I'm just backtracking everywhere, finding every little thing I missed, because I mostly explored everywhere. It wasn't really a problem when I was just randomly exploring. So that explains that room. It's a good enemy to test my nail on. Too bad. They still take a little bit to go down. So I noticed on the map that these are all doors, I think. Yeah. So the question is, can you unlock them all? Don't know. Check that out. It's above here. No. You got a Switch too? Nice. What games or game did you get with it? Did you get one of those bundles that they're doing now? Only Star Fox. Star Fox isn't out yet. What do you mean? Like the new, you mean like the new, like the remake, right? Or or did you pre-order it, you mean? Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, you pre-ordered it. Okay, gotcha. So are you a fan? Yeah, there's so much chatter about that with like the character redesigns. What do you think of it? Are you like a fan of Star Fox 64 too? I'm guessing you are, but yeah, what do you think of the character redesigns? You can live with it. Yeah, it's interesting. It kind of grew on me in the sense. Well, first of all, I was bummed that they're remaking Star Fox 64 again. They've like remade it 3 times. It's like the 5th reboot. It does look like a really nice version of it. It's cool they're building on the storytelling of it in ways. Like the cutscene direction does look nice. I'm hoping this will lead to them making a new original game after this. But yeah, when I first saw the characters, I had a reaction kind of like a lot of other people where I was like, oh. Like just something uncanny about them. But it kind of grew on me in the sense that at least it's something. Like they're making a weird choice that they probably knew might be polarizing, but they're going for something. And I kind of feel like they had to do that when it's like another safe remake, because they've remade Star Fox 64 so many times. So at least it's something a little weird and different, but I do really hope it leads to another original game in the future. Because we've just done Star Fox 64 so many times. I really like the SNES Star Fox, like the original one. That's actually my... I'm not like a huge Star Fox person, but that's actually my favorite one, is the first one. And I only kind of played it... I played it around the time Star Fox Zero came out, which was like a while ago now. But, yeah, I just really like the music and the vibe of that game. Once you get past like the frame rate being kind of weird, I think it's actually like a really cool game. I would love to see a remake of that game. There's something above that stag station, but how do I get there? Or did I... I'm so confused. Again, this map is so weird. I can go... It looks like I can go up from here. It's there? There must be a secret. I'm missing something. I keep thinking I could go up there, but I can't wall jump. Interesting. You must have to fall down from somewhere. There is a locked door on the right there. That must be what it is. So many little weird mysteries I have not figured out. I also never figured out how to get in here. There must be some way to like activate all these doors. I want to check all the doorways out here. Yeah, Star Fox 64 is a really cool game. It the way it handles the paths through all the planets and stuff, I think is like a really interesting design. That and like the charm, you know, obviously the iconic charm of the game with the voice acting and all that. But yeah, that's why I always thought there was like a lot of potential for future Star Fox games, and I didn't play Assault. I think in retrospect, I hear a lot of people kind of dig it. They're kind of kinder to it than when it first came out. But yeah, I still think there's like stuff they can do with that kind of game. I think they're just kind of afraid to make it because by its nature, it might be kind of shorter and stuff. And I liked Star Fox Zero. I get why people didn't like it, but where am I going? And yeah, the controls you definitely need to get used to, but I didn't think it was a bad game. Like, I thought it was a pretty fun game. It had some pretty, like, really fun action set pieces in it and stuff. But yeah, it did lean too heavily on Star Fox 64. And the controls were really cumbersome, but I think I did more or less get used to the controls. But I think a lot of people just kind of like looked at the controls and were just like didn't give it a chance. As is often the case with like games with motion controls and stuff. checked. I feel like the game, the way like the music kicks in like that with the background music still playing, I feel like the game hasn't done that as much as I thought it was going to. It was kind of doing it a lot early in the game. I don't think it's done it a ton because I really like that. I kind of wish it did that more. It's not like a proper boss, it's just like a stronger enemy and the music picks up. So yeah, I'm glad I checked all these. Sorry, just wrestling with my chair again. Yeah, I heard that was like the big sticking point with it was the on-foot stuff. Yeah, that's basically what I heard. Like the rest of the game was pretty cool, and that was like the main issue a lot of people had. A game that I really... Yeah, I straight up need a new chair. This is bad. This is the first time during its stream it's been doing this so much. It just won't... The lever or the mechanism that controls it rising and falling is broken, and it just keeps sinking downward, so... Let's try to figure out how to address this. Anyway, a game I really want to play actually is Star Fox Adventures. I feel like I kind of missed out on it on GameCube, and people are always like hating on it, and like I do not care. I think that game looks pretty cool as a Zelda fan. It looks like it has that like charming vibe of like that era of like kind of more contained like action adventure games that I really like. And you loved it. I think we talked about it recently. I think I brought it up and you mentioned you loved it. But yeah, the only thing that sucks about it is I do kind of wish we got Dinosaur Planet, the game that it was originally going to be that starred Crystal. I think it kind of sucks that like this cool original IP was kind of like overwritten because we have to like bring everything into the Nintendo family, and like yeah, I think that kind of sucks. And like Crystal was going to be the protagonist, and then they just turned her into like a damsel for Star Fox Adventures. That's a shame. But if I put that out of my head, like that history, I still think it looks like a cool game that I do want to play. That I think I will enjoy, probably. Were these all open before? Okay, yeah, I went here. This is where that big guy was. The gold, like, rich bug. What the hell is that? I'm curious if there's any way to open all those, but... think I checked out all of them. Okay. Just trying to lower my mic now. That's like my solution for now. To the chair sinking down. So I can't stop it from sinking. Curious if these like vertical areas in the city where the top of it isn't filled in I can go to. But like I think I tried. So there's that room on the left in the waterways, but I could not, I went there and I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to open that door over there. Got the ancient basin. Colosseum, of course. There's still something up in Crystal Peak I want to check out. You know, we're right next to a bench. I think I'll take my last little break. It's a good time for it. Because I'll probably be streaming for like another hour, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Um, Let me know. Oh, Rick, you're still there. Cool. How do I, sorry. How do I sound right now? Do I sound, like too distant, or do I sound weird or different? I had to like, I mainly just wanted to like take that break to try to adjust my mic, in a way to accommodate for my chair being messed up right now. I just want to make sure it's picking up. Maybe for next stream I'll try to figure out a better solution, but... It's a little quieter than you remember. Yeah, I figured. Is it like too quiet, you think, though? Or is it still picking up like well enough? It's not inaudible. Okay. Let me try to adjust it a little more. Okay, hopefully that's maybe a little bit better. Yeah, I'll have to, I basically just, had to let my chair just sink down, because that's just what it keeps doing. The lever on it's broken. So I had to like, I have my mic attached to my desk, and I just had to lower it down to like its lowest point, basically. But it's still in kind of an awkward position. Yeah, I'll have to figure something out about this. The mic I have is a dynamic mic, which means I have to talk like directly into like the top of it. It doesn't pick up sound on the sides. So right now it's a little to my left, so that's probably why it's a little bit quieter. And yeah, I got the dynamic mic just because it was a good deal around Black Friday, and it was kind of like a, you know, I looked at a lot of reviews. It seemed like a solid mic, and I also just didn't want it like picking up a bunch of background noise. Like I have my AC on right now, and it's probably picking up a little bit, but hopefully not too bad. Yeah, wait for the ASMR stream to make a final decision. Well, that's coming, so don't worry. Yeah, that's not actually coming. Actually, this rain on its own would be a nice relaxing ASMR stream, maybe. Alright, so I don't know what to do about that stuff. We did the final nail upgrade. Still so many little mysteries. I wanted to see... Alright, I'm gonna head back to the stag station. Oh, there's one right here. Yeah, maybe there's a way I can, like... I don't know. Somehow get my chair to stay upright by messing with it. Oh, let's go see that character I rescued. Because she said she was going back to the town. Oh, awesome! So cool, my friends. I'm glad Zote's still alive. Grey Prince, so dark, so troubled. But that's not the only danger I had to overcome on my quest for glory. You've noticed this trophy, haven't you? A keepsake from my final, triumphant battle deep in the pit below us. Yes, Life Ender claimed another victim, and the crowd erupted into ecstatic cheering. Cheering that was both loud and utterly sincere. To what do I owe my long string of triumphs and victories, you ask? As I said earlier, the key is my personal philosophy, the 57 precepts of Zote. Particularly relevant here is the first precept, always win your battles. As for the other 56 precepts, well... Precept 2, never let them laugh at you. Fools laugh at everything, even at their superiors. But beware, laughter isn't harmless. Laughter spreads like a disease, and soon everyone is laughing at you. You need to strike at the source of this perverse merriment quickly to stop it from spreading. Yeah, beg for donations on my ASMR stream. And then I can afford the new chair. See, is there actually going to be 56? Precept 3, always be rested. Fighting and adventuring take their toll on your body. When you rest, your body strengthens and repairs itself. The longer you rest, the stronger you become. Precept 4, forget your past. The past is painful, and thinking about your past can only bring you misery. Think about something else instead, such as the future, or some food. You actually shouldn't think about the future, well, the future too much either. You know, you should focus on the present. You shouldn't maybe like worry about, you know, a ton of things in the future or a ton dwell on the past a lot. I think it's good to, well, maybe think about the future somewhat, but also focus on the present. But you gotta plan things too, so it's nuanced. Think about something else instead, such as the future or some food. Precept 5, strength beats strength. Is your opponent strong? No matter, simply overcome their strength with even more strength, and they'll soon be defeated. Precept 6, choose your own fate. Our elders teach that our fate is chosen for us before we are even born. I disagree. Precept 7, mourn not the dead. When we die, do things get better for us or worse? There's no way to tell, so we shouldn't bother mourning, or celebrating for that matter. Precept 8, travel alone. You can rely on nobody, and nobody will always be loyal. Therefore, nobody should be your constant companion. You can rely on nobody, and nobody will always be loyal. Therefore, nobody should be your constant companion. That's really funny. Precept 9, keep your home tidy. Your home is where you keep your most prized possession, yourself. Therefore, you should make an effort to keep it nice and clean. Precept 10, keep your weapon sharp. I make sure that my weapon, Life Ender, is kept well sharpened at all times. This makes it easier to cut things. Precept 11, others will always betray you. This precept explains itself. Precept 12, keep your cloak dry. If your cloak gets wet, dry it as soon as you can. Wearing wet cloaks is unpleasant. It can lead to illness. Precept 13, never be afraid. Fear can only hold you back. Facing your fears can be a tremendous effort. Therefore, you should just not be afraid in the first place. That's bad advice. You can't avoid being afraid. You should learn to, well, yeah, face your fears and just treat fear as a friend and walk with fear, you know, safely. Take care of yourself. Precept 14, respect your superiors. If someone is your superior in strength or intellect or both, you need to know to show them your respect. Don't ignore them or laugh at them. Precept 15, one foe, one blow. You should only use a single blow to defeat an enemy. Any more is a waste. Also, by counting your blows you fight, you'll know how many foes you defeated. Precept 16, don't hesitate. Once you made a decision, carry it out and don't look back. You'll achieve much more this way. Precept 17, believe in your strengths. Others may doubt you, but there's someone you can always trust, yourself. Make sure to believe in your own strength, and you will never falter. That's kind of nice. Precept 18, seek truth in the darkness. This precept also explains itself. Does it? Precept 19, if you try, succeed. If you're going to attempt something, make sure you achieve it. If you do not succeed, then you have actually failed. Avoid this at all costs. Precept 20, speak only the truth. When speaking to someone, it is courteous and also efficient to speak truthfully. Beware that speaking truthfully may make you enemies. This is something you'll have to bear. Yes, take notes, take notes. Precept 21. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't just walk along staring at the ground. You need to look up every so often to make sure nothing takes you by surprise. Precept 22. Abandon the nest. As soon as I could, I left my birthplace and made my way out into the world. Do not linger in the nest. There is nothing for you there. Precept 23. Identify the foe's weak points. Every foe you encounter has a weak point, such as a crack in their shell or being asleep. You must constantly be alert and scrutinizing your enemy to detect their weakness. Precept 24. Strike the foe's weak point. Once you have identified your foe's weak point, as per the previous precept, strike it. This will instantly destroy them. Precept 25. Protect your own weak point. Be aware that your foe will try to identify your weak point, so you must protect it. The best protection, never having a weak point in the first place. Precept 26. Don't trust your reflection. When peering at certain shining surfaces, you may see a copy of your own face. The face will mimic your movements and seem similar to your own, but I don't think it can be trusted. Precept 27. Eat as much as you can. When having a meal, eat as much as you possibly can. This gives you extra energy and means you can eat less frequently. Precept 28. Don't peer into the darkness. If you peer into the darkness and can't see anything for too long, your mind will start to linger over old memories. Memories are to be avoided as per Precept 4, which was don't dwell on the past. Precept 29. Develop your sense of direction. It's easy to get lost when traveling through winding, twisting caverns. Having a good sense of direction is like having a magical map inside your head. Very useful. Precept 30. Never accept a promise. Burn the promises of others, as they are always broken. Promises of love or betrothal are to be avoided especially. Precept 31. Disease lives inside of dirt. If you get sick if you spend too much time in filthy places. If you are staying in someone else's home, demand the highest level of cleanliness from your host. Precept 32. Names have power. Names have power, and so to name something is to grant it power. I myself named my nail Life Ender. Do not steal the name I came up with. Invent your own. Rick Kickham is converted to Zotism. I don't blame you. Precept 33. Show the enemy no respect. Being gallant to your enemies is no virtue. If someone opposes you, they don't deserve respect or kindness or mercy. Precept 34. Don't eat immediately before sleeping. That is really good advice, actually. This can cause restlessness and indigestion. It's just common sense. That is actually like doctor-worthy advice. My doctor literally recommended to not eat closer than 3 hours before bedtime to avoid acid reflux. So, yep, you know Rick. Yep. Precept 35. Up is up, down is down. If you fall over in the darkness, it can be easy to lose your bearing and forget which way is up. Keep this precept in mind. Precept 36. Eggshells are brittle. Once again, this precept explains itself. Precept 37. Borrow, but do not lend. If you lend and are repaid, you gain nothing. If you borrow but do not repay, you gain everything. As I think you know, Rick, as I've explained to you and other friends, I know this one pretty well. So yeah, I have a habit of borrowing, lending things out, and not always getting them back, at least right away. Precept 38. Beware the mysterious force. A mysterious force bears down on us from above, pushing us downwards. If you spend too long in the air, the force will crush you against the ground and destroy you. Beware. Very funny. Precept 39. Eat quickly and drink slowly. You should actually eat slowly, too. Your body is a delicate thing, and you must fuel it with great deliberation. Food must go in as fast as possible, but fluids as a slower rate. That is really bad advice. That ties into his advice about not eating before bedtime. It's actually important to chew slowly, and yeah, that can avoid digestion problems too. And also, I've heard not drinking while you're eating a lot Can also help digestion. Like drinking a lot while you're eating can inhibit digestion too. So I'm throwing in my own precepts along with this. Precept 40, obey no law but your own. Laws written by others may inconvenience you or be a burden. Let your own desires be the only law. Precept 41, learn to detect lies. When others speak, they usually lie. Scrutinize and question them relentlessly until they reveal their deceit. Precept 42, spend geo when you have it. Some will cling onto their geo, even taking it into the dirt with them when they die. It is better to spend it when you can, so you can enjoy various things in life. That's good advice in this game, at least. Precept 43, never forgive. If someone asks forgiveness of you, for instance, a brother of yours, always deny it. That brother, or whoever it is, doesn't deserve such a thing. Sounds like you have a brother, Zote. Precept 44, you cannot breathe water. Water is refreshing, but if you try to breathe it, you are in for a nasty shock. Good advice. Precept 45, one thing is not another. This one should be obvious, but I've had others try to argue that one thing, which is clearly what it is and not something else, is actually some other thing, which it isn't. Stay on your guard. Zote doesn't understand metaphors. Precept 46, the world is smaller than you think. When young, you tend to think that the world is vast, huge, gigantic. It's only natural. Unfortunately, it's actually quite a lot smaller than that. I can say this now having traveled everywhere in the land. That's kind of cute, because that's how it feels when you're starting out a game like this. And when you explore and see the whole map, it does always feel so much smaller. Precept 47, make your own weapon. Only you know exactly what is needed in your weapon. I myself fashioned Life Ender from shell wood at a young age. It has never failed me, nor I it. Precept 48, be careful with fire. Fire is a type of hot spirit that dances about recklessly. It can warm you and provide light, but it will also singe your shell if it gets too close. Precept 49, statues are meaningless. Do not honor them. No one has ever made a statue of your eye, so why should we pay them any attention? Precept 50, don't linger on mysteries. Some things in this world appear to us as puzzles or enigmas. The meaning of something is not immediately evident, though. Don't waste any time thinking about it. Just move on. Some of these are clever, some of them are jokes, some of them are actually hints for the game. This is like hinting at there's a lot of mysterious little things in this game and you're not going to figure them all out right away. Sometimes you need another item or something, so maybe some of them are just mysteries you can't figure out. Precept 51, nothing is harmless. Given the chance, everything in this world will hurt you. Friends, foes, monsters, uneven paths. Be suspicious of them all. Precept 52, beware of the jealousy of fathers. Fathers believe that because they created us, we must serve them and never exceed their capabilities. If you wish to forge your own path, you must vanquish your father or simply abandon him. Precept 53, do not steal the desires of others. Every creature keeps their desires locked up inside of themselves. If you catch a glimpse of another's desires, resist the urge to claim them as your own. It will not lead you to happiness. It's interesting. Precept 54, if you lock something away, keep the key. Nothing should be locked away forever, so hold on to your keys. You will eventually return and unlock everything you hid away. Precept 55, bow to no one. There are those in this world who would impose their will on others. They claim ownership over your food, your land, your body, and even your thoughts. They've done nothing to earn these things. Never bow to them, and make sure to disobey their commands. Precept 56, do not dream. Dreams are dangerous things. Strange ideas, not your own, can worm their way into your mind. But if you resist those ideas, sickness will rack your body. Best not to dream at all, like me. Precept 57, obey all precepts. Most importantly, you must commit all of these precepts to memory and obey them all unfailingly, including this one. Have you truly listened to everything I've said? Let's start again and repeat the 57 precepts of Zote. Wasn't it 56 before? Wasn't it 56 before? Whoops. Sorry, I did not mean to kill you. I did not mean to do that. I keep mashing A. We got through them all. I'm pretty sure it was 56 and not 57. So I think if you go through it all again, there's something else. I'm glad Zote's still alive. I fought him in the Colosseum, and then just kind of left him hanging. I'm glad this game has some levity like this, because so much of it is just really, like, sad. And not everything turns out great for all the characters I've been meeting, so... I'm glad there's kind of like this comic relief character, at least. I mean, we just did the thing with the blacksmith a second ago. This game also doesn't ever cycle dialogue. It's kind of one and done. So I think it's cute that they do let you read all his precepts again. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 56. And he said 57, so... Almost there. I don't know, I guess... There was 57, alright. Sorry, that was a waste of time. Well, that was fun. That only took like 10 minutes. I thought it would take longer. Oh. So he's suppressing A to match the dialogue. I was pressing the wrong button. Descend. So this is Bretta's house, I guess? The Grey Prince. Heaving heavy breaths, flushed from the exertion of battle, the figure emerged from the well. Triumph was his, and trophy he bore to prove it, the fearsome skull of his vanquished opponent. Startling warning he brought to the village, one that rung so true. Their white savior, thought a hero by the bugs, was a vicious beast, and this shrouded Grey Prince was in truth the hero deserved. With honor and humility, he recounted his quest below, his epic journey of one purpose, to find her, to protect her, his Grey Maiden, his partner in darkness. Interesting. Unless this is Zote's house. I think it's Bretta's house. She has like a picture of him on the wall. Alright, she couldn't have done all this since I just rescued her. So is she... Are they actually like a couple before this? Or does she just have like a crush on him? I don't know. I'm not quite sure what they're going for. Like he was actually trying to search for her, maybe? How is this? Oh my god. Terrifying, beautiful, powerful, Grey Prince Zote. So good. Oh my god. What an amazing reward for saving him every time. This is so amazing. This game is so good. I cannot believe just like how many like amazing, unique bosses and surprises are in this game. This is incredible. So this is obviously like I'm inside her dream. The music's so good too. Oh god. Heal. I really need to heal. Oh my god, he's doing his move. Oh, damn. He got me. God. Oh, and this is one that they checkpoint you next to. Cool. All the dream ones they do this with. These little guys first. Shit. Oh my god. Damn. He really like fakes you out. Sometimes it goes in front of you. That was so fun. Can we just like do it again? Yeah, that was one of those bosses. That was like the dung defender. I just had like a smile on my face the whole time doing that. Can we just like do it again? Is that how this works? Maybe you can farm like dream energy from it? I feel like I have to check. Gorgeous, passionate, charming, beautiful, powerful, great person. No, there's more, so he must be harder. Yeah, it's like a harder version. God, he's sending out different minions. Jeez. That was a decent attempt. I'm tempted to try again. I was gonna leave after one attempt and try it again later, but because I just beat the first form. But it is a fun fight. I hate when he goes in front of you. Shit. What's hitting me? hit his head. Oh, okay. I wonder how many phases there are. Should probably just go to the bench, but I'm worried it's like gonna reset or something if I leave. Hopefully not. It's still here, so I'm guessing there's at least 3. Diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, great and Zote. All the adjectives. Oh god. Are they bombs? Oh no. My nemesis in this game. Enemies that explode. Oh, I just noticed the crowd in the background like reacts when you hit him enough times. Okay, they just explode on their own. Oh, I just noticed I had 1 health. So much shit to dodge. Got a lot of damage in there. Shit, didn't heal though. Force. I just gotta knock him out because I really gotta. Oh, damn, I ran right into him. It's like if I could have just knocked him out and healed, I might have had that. Sometimes it pays to be like really aggressive with the bosses in this game. Look at the paintings in the background. when he fakes you out like he's gonna do the sword swiping attack, but he just falls. Like that. Knock him out, get 2 heals in. Shit. Get him this time. I don't think that's it. Some more phases. Oh my god, how long does this go on? Still going out there. Vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, powerful, great Prince Zote. God, it's very fast now. Is he taking? I think he might be doing more damage too. He might be taking 2 health off now instead of 1. That's the only thing I don't know how to predict with him really is when he lands in front of you. When he does that. Sometimes he lands behind you, sometimes he lands in front of you. If I just stay in one place. God. It's so much faster now. God. Every single time, every single session I play this game, I've discovered at least one new thing. Usually multiple. Like a new boss, some new area. Like every single time I play it. It's just always something else. Shit. Yeah, he's doing like 2 health per attack. I'll give this I guess another couple tries, and then I'd probably call it for the night. I might come back to this when I have like the full health bar, or try some different badges. I'm already doing all these in a row is a lot. But this is an incredibly fun surprise. Yeah, I don't think he was taking off 2 health before. That makes it a lot harder. You only take 3 hits. Jeez. Where am I? Oh no, I lost my character. What's happening? Yeah, damn. Okay, down we go again. He's so beautiful and powerful. Oh my god, immediately without attack. No. Okay. Damn. Oh, shit. What was that sound? That attack's good. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out! Got him. Knock him out, knock him out! Shit. Where is he? Got him. Ah. Okay. Part 4. Nope, still not done. God. I gotta stop for the night, but I just want to see. I just want to peek at the next phase. Just a peek. Just a peek. Surely there's not more than 5, right? Hey, Blue Ogre, welcome in. Chanting vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate story before. Yeah, no, I don't want to know. But thanks for asking. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just think it's funny to like keep like being like, is this the last one? And it just keeps going. Damn. Oh god. This is like, it's like addicting. It's just like, you wouldn't think it would be fighting like the same boss over and over, or just like, well, it's not like the same fight, like multiple versions of the same boss, but yeah, it's a really charming fight. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today, Blue Ogre. Welcome. This attack feels like kind of like a gimme when he does that. Oh no, I meant to heal. I just like ran into him. Starting with that is good. You can get a lot of attacks in when he does that. Shit. Yeah, it's like three hits and you're done. Well, at least with my health. How much health do I have? So 4 hits. I bet it's gonna fill up the whole screen. There is like a limit, so there's definitely gonna be more after this probably. I just noticed that. Oh god, too fast. Too fast. I love the painting on the far right of him. Reminds me of like Kingpin or something from Spider-Man. Get that guy. Oh, damn. It's like I just gotta knock him out so I can heal. Oh my god. I think they both exploded at once and got me. Sometimes he just like destroys me in the first 2 seconds, and sometimes I just like get lucky and he starts doing like the swipey sword move or something like that first. And then get like a ton of hits in at once. I thought I had more health. I thought I had like 3 health. I think when he runs into you, like when he hits, if he hits you like with his body, I feel like that does the most damage. Yeah, it does like 3 damage. I knew he'd go in front of me. Oh, shit. It just was not high enough. I was just trying to like brute force it at the end there, so I'd knock him out and be able to heal a little. That's him too. Yeah, I just gotta avoid touching him. That's like the main... I think it is, I think anyway. It seems to do more damage. Shit. Maybe it doesn't. He tricked me. I feel like I'll probably... I said I was gonna stop like 40 minutes ago. I'll probably have to cut myself off at like 11. May as well at this point. But... see if we can get this phase at least. Oh no! Oh, that was my best attempt yet. Shit. once I get down to 2 health, I'm just trying to knock him out to heal. Yeah, I had like a really good beginning to the fight the last time. Hit him twice, they explode. Gotta like really not be in his way when he runs. It's like one of the things that gets me the most is just him running into me. Should've... I thought he was gonna fall down. Just took a chance. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing the adjectives will fill up the whole screen before this is over. So there's probably still a few phases after this. I think this is the 5th one. Yeah. That was luck. I just took a chance there. I hate when he does that. Sometimes I just get like really bad luck with the sequence of attacks. It's not really luck. It's just bad pattern, I guess I should say. It's like the fight's not luck based, obviously. couple more attempts. I got about 5 minutes left I can stream. 11's kind of my definitely my cutoff point tonight. Fortunately, I wish I could just grind out all like 20 phases of this at once, but probably try it again next time. I'm probably like just doing it right at the start next time. I'll be fresher with it. Because I've done this like 5 times now, 4 times in a row. Oh god. Shit. Yeah, when he does like the big jump up in the air and disappears, like dashing forward as a safety measure is just, that's like the best way to dodge that. I feel like I've learned no matter where he lands, I'll usually always can avoid it that way. It's all about just staying away. Keeping distance from his body. Shit, that was bad. Where is he? Get to him. I feel like that was close. I feel like I just had like one more like phase of attacks. I think it's like 3 phases of attacks. Like you stun him twice, so it's like, yeah, like 1 phase you stun him, 2nd phase you stun him, and then 3rd phase. That was so close. Damn. Okay, last attempt, because it's 11. Wow, that was so close. I thought I had it that time. I just like fell into it. Alright, I gotta call it there, fortunately. I hate to like break the flow, because I do feel like I am getting better at it slowly. I just like gotta stay away from him. Who's your friends? She in here? Where'd she go? She got bored? What do you got to say? Good young lass, why she'd up and departed over the cliffs with only the briefest word of farewell. It's a perilous journey she set herself upon. I can't understand where she gained such fortitude. I thought her a timid sort, one after my own mind. How wrong I was. The call of adventure lures all but me. So she left again? That lovely young lass returned to us. I must admit I placed thin odds at her survival. Seems to think very highly of her rescuer, some sort of dashing warrior type. Really stopped gushing since she got back. Oh, so she thinks Zote was me, because I rescued her. She thinks that, okay, I get it. The warrior must have passed down below whilst I was taking my nap. Such a shame. The warrior must have passed down below whilst I was taking my nap. Such a shame. I'd have loved to meet so impressive a bug. So she thinks that... So Zote showed up. Let me read her diary again. Oh, this is different. Oh, has it been changing each time I beat it? Crap, I hope I didn't miss anything. The maiden's quest. Her grey prince diminished and her white savior revealed his beast. The maiden at last understood the truth. Her life's companion would not appear, for they could not appear to a maiden sat idle. Dresden said, "Seek them out, must find her love, and free them of their solitude." And thus her own journey began, out in a dangerous land, shielded by her love awaiting, guided by her love to be. With every step the maiden could feel it, their fated meeting coming ever closer. Okay. So she left again. And he's just still going. Oh god, just so many, there's so many things to do. Like I keep thinking I'm nearing the end of this game, but there's just always something else. What's her name? Bretta? I think she left for the Howling Cliffs. He mentioned the cliffs. So I'll have to go out and find her again, probably. Alright, well we got through 4 phases of that so far. I feel like I got really close to doing the last phase. But yeah, I'm gonna attempt that a couple more times next time. I might at least try to do this 5th phase, because I feel like I can get it. I just don't know how many there's gonna be, so I might take a break after that and continue my backtracking. I want to go see where Britta went now, but yeah, I'm inching closer, I think, towards the end, but yeah, I still gotta finish the Grim Troop, that quest, and there's still just all these little mysteries in the world I haven't quite solved, so yeah, it's just, it's a long game, there's a lot to it. Probably the longest Metroidvania I've played. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. Thanks anyone for hanging out there. If you haven't, consider dropping a follow, it helps me out. I'd love to see you back next time. But otherwise, thanks for being here, and have a great evening or whatever time zone you're in. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, take care.